By the way, when it comes to Peter fighting people and wrecking everything around him, I'm just getting started. This man has beat on a lot of people, and that includes his own dog. Brian the dog Peter takes care of is in love with Peter's wife, and he even makes a move on her. Of course, Peter is mighty pissed and confronts Brian about it. He did not get an apology, though. Instead, he got this.
Well, who the hell are you to tell me how to run my marriage? You couldn't even get Jillian to take you back, and she was dumber than Lou Ferrigno.
Unfortunately, this fight was not as one-sided as I would have liked. Brian, the two-faced wife-stealing Ingrid, puts up a pretty good fight, meaning the bar ended up being the real victim here. Peter's taking on way too many hits. Should have focused more on defense. Can you tell whose side I'm on? Unfortunately, the fight gets separated before Peter can go on the counterattack, so they just decide to talk things out instead. Brian promises to stop trying to steal Peter's wife, and, well, we know all that's a big ol' freckin' lie. I still think Peter went too easy on him in that fight. By the way, that's a good chunk of damage he's done there. Tallying up all the absolute destruction this man has left in his wake so far, we're looking at $1,057,870,124 in damages already. And no exaggeration here, that isn't even up to half of the kind of damage Peter has gotten up to in total. Despite Brian being himself, he is not Peter's nemesis. No, his nemesis is a giant chicken. His hatred for this fracking chicken has led him to basically destroying all of Quahog. The chicken's name is Ernie, by the way, and boy, does he not deserve the ass whooping Peter keeps giving him. What started this incredibly destructive rivalry in the first place? Well, an expired coupon.
Oh, yeah, and that nice chicken outside gave me this coupon.
Sorry, this is expired.
Over a coupon? He doesn't even make them, he just works there. Well, that doesn't matter to Peter, he just keeps wailing on the poor guy, chicken guy. They take the fight all the way to the freeway, and I just want you to check this part out right here. You know, for a fat guy, Peter can really move. Either that or his unbridled rage allowed him to rip a wormhole in the very fabric of space-time, which I don't know about you, but I think is pretty likely. They continue their fight in the back of this truck, but this fight's about to cost more than one broken window. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume the driver hopped out just in time to avoid a fiery demise. Either way, Peter isn't really gonna let this chicken go. Literally, he's taking his vendetta airborne, and pretty soon they find the next thing to wreck. The window I can understand, but right through a concrete wall, too? Peter is officially the last guy you want to give a bad coupon to. The beatdown just keeps going as well. He even gets